Hey guys, Daniel Kraywitz here. I'm back, now with extremely basic video editing skills, so be prepared to be wowed. This episode is about why should you listen to me? So I have a tweet from David Harding, which I think expresses how people might feel about me running around acting like I own the place. How can you claim that hard forks are important when you haven't created it? Please stop asking others to do what you are unwilling to do yourself. The way I interpret this tweet is David Harding is saying, in order to be influential in Bitcoin, you have to do work. Well, to that I say, I don't believe in the labor theory of value. I can add value without doing work. So there isn't anything inherently wrong with me running around telling people what to do. Now, I am currently employed as a software engineer for Stash Crypto. So, actually, I do work. But that's a problem that I want to solve eventually, just like my hero, Tim May. The way that I add value without doing work is by being an investor. I literally add value, okay? Because when I buy, the price goes up. When I sell, the price goes back down. Now, I don't literally have the power to move markets, okay? So if I was really sitting here, threatening to sell, nothing would happen. But I want other investors to think like me, okay? So the value of money is the network of people holding it, okay? So that's the investors, okay? The investors have the final say on whether Bitcoin is successful and useful, okay? So when I buy Bitcoins, I am adding to that network. So that means it's going to be a better network for the next person who buys Bitcoins. So investors are adding value just by holding. And, they could do something else with that money, right? They could do something fun, So that's important. And speaking as a software engineer, I think the ability to write Bitcoin code is less impressive than just having held Bitcoins for a long time. Now, in order for the power to sell to mean anything, there have to be close alternatives, okay? And until recently, in my opinion, there haven't been any close alternatives to Bitcoin. Because before we just had Bitcoin and the altcoins, okay? And they're all stupid. Bitcoin is older. It had more time to grow. It has the bigger and better network. The altcoins, they're smaller and inferior. So when it's Bitcoin versus altcoins, Bitcoin is the good one. Okay? So there aren't good alternatives. But when there is a fork, that's a much closer alternative. Okay? Because when Bitcoin splits, the network is the same. It's the same investors own the same amounts. So that difference has been canceled out. So forks are important because they give investors more power. And in conclusion, you should listen to investors because they have the power to sell. And you should listen to me in particular because I'm giving good strategy advice. Okay? Well, thank you, and I'll see you later.